Hi there, Treasure Roses. Welcome back to the YouTube. Today we're going to be looking at the biggest lies you were told in school. I remember when I was in school, my mum told me that plane waste fell from the sky. And I've made a video about that, which Liam's going to show now. But it turns out that's just not true at all. Plane waste doesn't fall from the sky. It doesn't get released from the plane. It stays in a little container. I didn't know that. So little 7-year-old me was scared shitless to go outside. So today we're going to look at some more lies like that. Video games are a waste of time. 40% of kids were taught this. Now, I played so many video games when I was younger. I wouldn't be who I am today without them. 42% were taught bananas grow on trees. Do they not? Bananas don't grow on trees. Bananas grow on large herbaceous plants, not trees. Ah! I didn't know that. Banana plant. Well, me, I didn't know that. Well, I guess we're going to learn some things as well. 44% were taught smartphones cause cancer. They do emit some radiation, but it's so weak that it never pose any risk to your health. So there you go. Thank God, because otherwise I would be dead. The moon has a dark side. Well, I never thought that. Obviously, it's just to do with the sun, right? All parts receive sunlight at different times, but we only see one side. Okay. Houseflies only live for 24 hours. I actually believe that. I thought they did. An adult female housefly typically lives for about 25 days. Oh, right, okay. It's still shit, isn't it? It's not one day, it's 25 days. What would you do if you only live for 25 days? Vitamins give you energy. Do they not? They do work within the body to trigger processes that produce energy. So they basically do. I guess vitamins don't give you energy, but they help you get energy. So it's basically they give you energy. Raindrops are tear-shaped. Wait, what? You're not going to tell me after 24 years of being on planet Earth that raindrops are not tear-shaped? Come on. Raindrops are shaped more like hamburger buns or beans. No, they're not. Come on. My life is a lie. Caffeine dehydrates you. 53.6% of people were taught this. Drinking a reasonable amount of caffeine drinks won't dehydrate you. I guess that makes sense because in a lot of them there's actually water, isn't there? I think drinking alcohol dehydrates you. And if I'm wrong, then my life is a lie. Wait, what? You only catch chicken pox once? You can catch it more than once? Imagine in my next video, I'm just really spotty. The virus can reactivate later in life as shingles. How lovely. Touching a toad gives you warts. I've never heard of that. No, I've never heard of that. You should always peel fruit. Apparently 56% of people were taught that, but I have never heard that. I've always eaten the skins. Edible skins and peels actually contain many beneficial fiber and vitamins. There you go. You heard it here first, JJ Roses. Reading in dim light ruins your eyes. No, I've always heard it was the other way around. It might cause eye strain, but it won't permanently damage your vision. Why would dim light cause eye strain? Surely bright light would cause eye strain, like these. It's like I'm staring at two suns. I'm like, ah! Gold is the rarest precious metal. I suppose, yeah, we were taught that, weren't we? Platinum and palladium are the rarer than gold. I did know that, actually, platinum, because I've always remembered platinum as being one above gold. There you go. Wow, I'm learning so much. This is better than school. Now, this is something my mum always told me, right? And apparently 59% of people were taught this. Sleeping with wet hair causes a cold. She also told me going outside with wet hair would give me a cold. Apparently, the common cold is caused by viruses spread from person to person. So that is bullshit. Just waiting for it to come in. Don't you swear in my house. If you didn't know that, you can now go and tell your mum or dad or whoever it was that told you that. Call bullshit. Just because you've seen a ginger guy talk about it on a YouTube video. All deserts are hot. There are cold deserts as well, such as the Gobi Desert in Asia. I've heard there's some deserts that are like really hot in the day and then absolutely freezing at night, and they can even snow. That sounds insane. Imagine like snow landing on sand. What a weird mix of worlds. Yes, my cousin always used to tell me this. You swallow 7 spiders a year. And I hated that fact. Well, what I thought was a fact, because I hate spiders. Spiders aren't stupid. Why would they climb into your mouth? Exactly. That's what I always thought, but I thought, I should really stop sleeping with my mouth open, because otherwise I'm just going to eat so many arachnids. I'm so glad that is a lie. Who came up with that? Who comes up with this shit? 63% of people were taught this. Shaving makes hair grow back thicker. I didn't know that. So it doesn't then. It may appear darker or thicker because it's cut at a blunt angle. Wow. The more you know. I've never heard this, but George Washington had wooden teeth. Apparently he didn't. He had a variety of dentures made of ivory, gold, lead, and the teeth of slaves. The teeth of slaves? Okay. Must wait after eating to swim. While heavy meals might lead to discomfort, it does not typically cause cramping. Well, I'm pretty sure every time I exercise after I've had a big meal, I always get a stitch. I don't know whether to believe this or not. Like if I had a big roast dinner and then I went on a run, I would definitely get a stitch. I can't tell you why, but I just do, all right? Maybe I'm weird. Yes. Teachers would always say this. If you're trying to work something out on your calculator, they say, you won't always have a calculator. And they were wrong. Because you just have one on your phone, like, all the time. So I do. All right, Mr. Mills, I do. Dropping a penny can kill someone. Yeah, I remember being told if you dropped a penny from, like, the Empire State Building and it landed on someone at the bottom, that would kill them. While this might hurt, it is certainly not enough force to cause any serious damage. Why would someone lie about that? When someone says something like that to you, it makes you think, okay, a lot of research has been put into this. That's crazy. I better not drop a penny. I better not empty my wallet off of a cliff just in case someone's down there. But it turns out you can do that if you want. It's not going to hurt anyone. Bacteria is bad. Yes, definitely were taught that. Most bacteria is actually extremely beneficial to your health. I think like a little bit of bacteria is good for your immune system because if it's too much, then you just like, I don't know, die or get an infection or something. But if it's a little bit, your immune system can cope with it. Tilting head back will stop a nosebleed. Does it not? What does it do then? Why have I just been doing this every time I get a nosebleed? For no reason. Oh, God. Most clinicians inform us to sit neutral and tilt the head slightly forwards. I'm meant to do that. I've been doing that. Oh, I must look like such an idiot. Me and 68% of other people were doing it as well, so it's okay. The Sahara is the largest desert. Apparently it's not. The Antarctic desert is the largest desert in the world. Didn't know that. Haha, 69. Oh, God. Sorry. These things are getting more and more common. Like, more and more people were taught this, and they're all just straight up lies. It's just cap. It's right, it's just cap. So 70% of people were taught this. Stress causes hair to turn grey. Greying is primarily due to genetics and gradual loss of pigment in hair follicles. So even if I was stressed, it's okay. It's not going to change my hair from ginger to grey. Yeah, I've always said this, right? This one, lightning doesn't strike twice. Well, it does. Just think of the Eiffel Tower, right? It's a massive high metal point. Of course lightning's going to strike that more than once. It's a big conductor for electricity. Stupid. Stupid video. Actually, it's a very clever video. Stupid people that have told me that. Yes, I remember this as well. Cracking knuckles causes arthritis. I can't really crack my... I don't really like to do it. I'm just going to dislocate my fingers in a second. Fingers! I can't not do that, all right? I can't not do that. It's in me. I'm going to do that for life, I think. We were always taught that cracking knuckles causes arthritis, but apparently cracking knuckles is usually harmless and does not do much damage. Does not do much damage, so it does do some. Great pyramids were built by slaves. Archaeological digs at the site demonstrated that the builders were not slaves. They were squirrels. What were they then? What were they? Aliens? I've been to the pyramids. I've been inside the pyramids. I love watching the videos on the pyramids and how they were built because I just think it's so cool. And I just don't think that it was slaves. Chocolate causes acne. I've not heard that, but I feel like it does. To be fair, if I have chocolate, I do feel like I get a few more spots. Acne is primarily caused by hormones, genetics, and bacteria. Or maybe I just haven't washed my face enough. You're not going to sit here and tell me that mice don't love cheese. Mice do love cheese, all right? I've seen the cartoons. Instead, what house mice really seem to love is peanut butter. I think they like chocolate as well. No, I'm pretty sure if you put a bit of cheese in front of a mouse, it would eat it. Wouldn't it? Is my childhood a lie? Water conducts electricity. No. It does, right? It does. Technically, it's the minerals inside the water that conduct... Oh, fuck off. Come on. Come on. So basically, it does. Cavemen lived in caves. No, I've seen the cartoons. Now, I know that they do. The great majority of early humans could not have lived in caves. Why not? Why couldn't we have done that? Were there big dinosaurs in there? I thought we found, like, cave drawings in caves, and that's why we assumed that we did all those years ago. I don't know. I want more on this. Why not? 77% of people were taught this. Camels store water in their humps. They do. Right, straight up, they do. Come on, you're lying to me. A camel's hump does not hold water at all. It actually stores fat. My life is a lie. I remember telling all my friends when I found that out that camels store water in their humps. And now I look like a tit. Dogs only see in black and white. No, they do. No, they do. Dogs can distinguish between colors, but not as well as we can. No, don't lie to me. I was told that cats can only see in black and white as well. I always thought, what a horrible life. You don't know what green is, you stupid mutt. That's blown my mind. 79% of people were taught this X-ray will give you cancer. The amount of radiation you get from an X-ray is very low. But surely there's still a chance. If you have an X-ray every day for the rest of your life, you're probably more likely to get cancer than somebody that doesn't do that. Is this telling me otherwise? A dozen Europeans defeated the Aztecs. I don't think I was taught this because I don't know what an Aztec is. Call me stupid. The Aztecs outnumbered the Europeans, but the Europeans had thousands of native allies. Oh, we learned this in history. Witches were burnt at stake. Accused witches in Salem were hanged, not burned. Just thought they were burned. This video is like, it's blowing my mind. I hope it's blowing you guys' mind as well, because it's getting a bit much. It's only going to get crazier, guys, so keep watching. Life expectancy used to be 30. I thought that it did. 81% of people were taught that. High rates of infant mortality brought down the average, but many lived to their 70s. Okay, so it's always been pretty high. It's definitely obviously got higher as medical care, I guess, has improved. Sugar makes children hyper. Well, this is definitely something we were all taught when we were younger. I think it's probably more than 82%. I wasn't allowed Haribo when I was growing up because of all the sugar and the E numbers. And if I had it, I'd be like, the whole night. Numerous studies have failed to establish a link between sugar intake and hyperactivity. Surely it does. Surely it like spikes your insulin levels and then you go hyper. I can't wait to tell my mum these things and tell her, you were wrong! You only use 10% of your brain. I've seen the film Lucy. That seems like a legitimate film. In fact, scientists believe that we use our entire brain every day. Oh, that makes it less special. Because now it feels like we haven't unlocked all our brain yet, so we're going to get more intelligent. Morgan Freeman in Lucy says we only use 10% of our cerebral capacity, whatever that means. So you're telling me Morgan Freeman's lying? It's dangerous to hold a sneeze. Yes, I do remember thinking this. I was really scared to do this when I was younger because I thought I'd make my head explode if I tried to suppress it. Okay, no. No. The sun is yellow. The sun is yellow, all right? I know it because I see it every fucking day. The sun emits white light, which appears yellowish when viewed from Earth. This is a real eye-opener, this video for me, guys. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I just feel like my whole life is a lie. Red color angers bulls. It does! It just does. I've been told that my whole life. In fact, bulls are actually colorblind to the color red. What f***er came out with that shit? What a funny joke to play on 87% of the population. Why would somebody bring that up? This is probably how it starts. Someone at a party just wants to impress someone by making up a fact. And then it's like Chinese whispers and then it gets out. And then eventually it's taught in schools. 88% of people were taught this. Humans have only 4 blood types. There are actually more than 30 different blood group systems. I don't even know what blood type I am, but I would like to know. Now this one's a bit vague. You need 8 glasses of water a day. Well, how big is a glass? Is it a pint? Is it less than a pint? Is it a massive jug? In which case I need 8 of these? That's a lot of water. Hydration needs vary by person and can often be met through food and other drinks. Yeah, I think it's just a general rule of thumb that people say though, isn't it? To just get people to drink more water. 89% of people were taught this. Left brain is logical, right is creative. I have heard that as well. The human brain does not favor one side over the other. Well, I was taught that. I was told that right-handed people favored their left side and left-handed people favored their right side. And I'm left-handed. I don't know. Humans evolved from monkeys. Oh, you're joking. What do we evolve from? Caterpillars? Humans are not descended from monkeys. We just share a common ancestor with them. This is just taking me back, guys. This is like, what's going on in this video? Sharks are ruthless man-eaters. Now, I've seen Jaws. I've seen The Meg, right? And I know this is true. 90% of people were taught this. The majority of shark species actually eat fish or invertebrates. Right. Okay. Seasons are caused by distance to the sun. It's actually the tilt of the earth that causes seasons, not its distance from the sun. Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm not sure about that one. I don't think I was ever taught how seasons work. I just thought someone switched the sun on and off. Your grades define your worth. That is definitely what we were told growing up. They do not measure your value, potential, or ability as a human being. I, for example, got C's, straight middle of the pack. Now look at me. I'm making videos about talking about that. Diamonds are made from coal. Most diamonds form deep in the Earth's mantle, where coal doesn't exist. Well, where are they made then? You can't just tell me they're not made from coal and not tell me where they are. Just stupid video. 92% of people were taught this. Vikings wore horned helmets. This image was popularized by the 19th century art and theatre. So what did they wear on their head? Did they wear anything on their heads? God's sake, man. Just feels like my whole life is a lie. The 5-second rule. Bacteria can transfer to food instantly upon contact with contaminated surfaces. I don't think anyone actually believed the 5-second rule, right? As soon as it hits the floor, it's probably got something on it. I didn't think, oh, I've got 5 seconds before anything touches it. It's just something we tell ourselves to make ourselves feel better after we've dropped our sandwich on the floor. And we don't want to bin it, we just still want to eat it. I think that's all right. Because remember, a little bit of bacteria is okay. Gum stays in your stomach for 7 years, doesn't it? Because that is all I was told growing up. My science teacher told me that. The gum will simply move through your digestive tract, which takes a couple of hours. Oh, God. I was so scared the time I swallowed gum because I thought, I'm going to lose my metabolism. I'm not going to be as hungry for the next 7 years. For the next 7 years, I'm going to have a piece of gum stuck in me. So I'm going to feel more full all the time. Stupid. No. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain. And you can't tell me otherwise. 93.5% of people taught this. Only if you measure above sea level, Mauna Kea is the tallest from base to summit. Mauna Kea. So this is Mount Everest. Mauna Kea is like way below sea level and it comes up above sea level. But Mount Everest is obviously starts on land. That's insane. Never knew that. If your parents tell you off for watching my videos, guys, just tell them, I actually learned things watching his videos, mum. So, f you. Don't swear at your mum. I was never taught this, but apparently people were taught that Albert Einstein was a bad student. Einstein was an exceptional student in maths and physics. Well, I'm not surprised. The Great Wall of China is visible from space. I thought it was, but apparently it's not. While the Great Wall is vast, it's not uniquely visible from space with the naked eye. To be fair, I'm not surprised. Space is bloody far away. 95% of people were told, this test won't be too hard. Well, they all lied. This can be subjective and doesn't always align with the students' experiences. Well, it did with mine. Fuck you, Mr. Mills. Apparently 96% of people were taught this. All dinosaurs were huge. I know that they're not, because I play Ark. While some dinosaurs were enormous, many were the size of a chicken or smaller. I think that's pretty cool. There's like all loads of different sizes. I fucking love dinosaurs. Humans only have 206 bones. The number can vary slightly due to anatomical differences or extra bones. Right, okay, so extra bones, but most people have 206 bones. 97% of people were taught this. Watching TV will damage your eyes, or as my mum would say, it will give you square eyes. TV itself isn't permanently damaging to your eyesight, but it can cause eye strain. Well, I don't care. I'm still going to watch TV. I was always taught this. Don't ever wake up sleepwalkers. You should wake them up if they are in danger or putting someone else in danger. I've never seen a sleepwalker, but it's so weird that it's actually possible to sleepwalk because it's like you're actually doing stuff. Like you're up. You're not just laying there asleep. Some part of your brain is getting you to get out of bed or while staying asleep, go downstairs or whatever. So if you see your brother or sister sleepwalking, wake them up. Just really scare them. It's fine. I won't get mad. Just be honest. 98% of people were told that. It's kind of deep, that, isn't it? Being truthful doesn't always protect students from consequences. Not sure what to say about that one. I mean, I would always be truthful. Depends on what you've done, I suppose, doesn't it? 98.5% of people were taught this. The forbidden fruit was an apple. Oh, it's in the Bible. The Bible never specifies what type of fruit it was, or that it was even a fruit. Then why do people say it was an apple? It could have been a froob. Rip their heads off and suck their guts out. Guys, get this right. 99% of people were taught this. Cold weather gives you a cold, doesn't it? Surely it does. Research shows that cold weather doesn't make you sick. I'm done. I just thought it did. You need a degree to be successful. So many teachers, I mean, that's all teachers would say. They just bang on about going to uni. Like, I remember feeling so pressured when I finished school. When I was coming up to finishing school to go to uni, the teacher was like, ram it down your throat. There would be like a lesson, which I didn't even know you didn't have to turn up to. There would be a whole lesson dedicated to you applying to university. I didn't know I didn't have to go to that. But they don't tell you that. They don't tell you until after you've applied. Oh, by the way, guys, you didn't actually need to come to this. I didn't even want to go to f***ing uni. Last one, guys. Okay, we've made it to the last one. 99.9% of people were taught this. Dinosaurs are extinct. Are they not? Birds are a type of dinosaur which are obviously still alive. Wow. 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 Oh my God. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't really know birds were a type of dinosaur. Are all birds a type of dinosaur? I don't know. This has been interesting to say the least. I just don't know what to do with myself now after this video. Guys, if you learned something in this video, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Really helps me out. We're growing all the time and it's just great. Take it easy and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Oi! Subscribe!
Oh God, please subscribe! Subscribe!
Subscribe! Subscribe!